Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Green. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates. Just riding solo today, guys. We've got two patients of mine in this compilation. So you can see this first patient, we've got a very soft plug of wax. Now you can see already as we're starting to move this away, you've got this kind of lighter material that's just kind of coming away on the edges. So we do have a little bit of skin mixed in amongst this wax as well. We've got quite lucky here, to be honest, because these can sometimes be a little bit of a pain to remove, but we've managed to actually remove quite a large plug there. And we've done it already. So that was the before shot, and this was the after. I believe this is the same patient. Very, very similar story on this side. Patient's been using olive oil before coming into clinic as well, which is why you can see it looks quite wet. So we've got the standard size Zollner tube. So again, we're just giving this a gentle little wiggle, trying to work this out of the ear canal. Now you can see those little hairs as well, all embedded in these plugs of wax. Now this will just be from the patient either trimming their own ear hair or general haircuts. Sometimes the hair falls into the ear and gets embedded amongst all the wax that's in there. We would never really sort of recommend you trim or shave your hair in the ear. It's there for a reason. It's there to help stop things like dust and debris and dirt getting into the ear. Now this one is putting up a bit more of a fight for us here. So this is actually breaking away in little pieces. So we've managed to take away a section. Still sticking with the standard size tube here, just to get that better grip. I'm going to give this a little bit of a wiggle. And we're hoping that this is going to start, you can see it's starting to move. There we go, we're starting to get this out now. So we still broke a little piece away. There is going to be more here. We're just bringing this down from the roof of the ear canal here. So we're trying to just gently and slowly pull this deeper section forward. That may be it. I think we've got it all. No, it's a bit more. Or don't forget, guys, if you do obviously like the page and you do like the channel, you do like these types of videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos around. If you are watching on TikTok, guys, and you don't like these videos going in different parts, if you jump over to our YouTube channel, all these videos are in one full length video. So you can follow us on there and you won't have to skip different parts. So we're just cleaning up here now. We've cleared the blockage. Fine end on it just to try and clear this last bit. That last bit was obviously still firmly attached and wasn't coming away for us. So I've left that a little bit where it is. So nice and healthy afterwards. So we've got just under 2 inches. We've got about, what's that? Just under 5 centimeters. So a pretty decent amount of wax came out to that ear canal. So this patient, now at first glance, I thought this wax was going to be very hard, just looking at the shape of it. So you can see how thin and angular this piece of wax was. So I've gone straight in with the crocodile forceps here. You can see straight away, as soon as I've tried to get a little clamp on this, we've started to shear through the center of this wax. We've already got some movement from it, mind, so I did try again to see if we could maybe get that loose. The reason I went straight in with the forceps here is if that wax was quite hard, because of how thin and angular that piece of wax was, it would have become quite difficult for us to get a suction grip on that piece to actually wiggle and move this out. So because we know it's a bit softer, we're going to be okay with microsuction here. Still quite a narrow ear canal, mind. This is the standard size Zollner tube here, so you can see we've almost filled the entire ear canal here. We've got a good grip here now, so we're just going to give this a little bit of a wiggle again. And again, the reason you see these little fine movements is it almost walks the wax out, so you can it kind of shimmies down the ear canal. So eardrum looking, or tympanic membrane is looking nice and healthy afterwards. Same patient, very similar story on this side. Not as thin and angular. So again, we're going straight in with the suction here. Clean this little bit up at the entrance. Now I could have popped some olive oil straight in here just to try and help us along the way. I've obviously made this a little bit more difficult for myself with not using any. But what we're doing here, again, very similar story. A little bit of a wiggle, trying to loosen this off the ear canal, because if this is attached, that's why you see us sort of moving these little plugs side to side, because that slowly starts to peel these pieces of wax down the ear canal, and then it just tends to come loose. Got some cilia and some hair stuck in amongst this plug as well. Now this is quite difficult when we're at the lateral portion of the ear canal here, when we've got these cilia in the video. It's very difficult when we have to hold the camera sort of outside, because especially if the what's the word, not the brightness, but yeah, basically the brightness, the contrast of the camera, it tends to glare off these hairs, and it does actually obstruct our view a little bit. So we've started to move this plug here now. Now everyone's ear canals to a certain degree are the shape of a letter S, so we call them an S bend. Some are quite prominent, some are quite bendy, some are quite straight. Now that's what I was doing here. I was trying to move and shimmy that piece of wax through that S bend. And you can see we've got nice and clear there. So we've got, those are the two plugs that we've removed, and that is, what's that, an inch? We've got an inch of wax there, 2.5 centimeters. So again, patient feeling so much better afterwards. Yeah, that is it from me, guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.